crack myself up right out the gate. All right, we're going to talk about some good stuff today, y'all. Appreciate you for being here. Honestly, hope all you guys had a Christmas that was merry or happy and a Merry New Year. Hope you guys have a Merry New Year, things like that. Appreciate you guys for being in here with me. I do this thing every morning at 10 a.m. over here on the You Negroes Please. So we're going to start this thing off right out the gate with a Negro Please. So first thing I have to do before I start this thing is I have to tell you guys about the origins of this conversation. So give me 1 second. I forgot my phone. All right. All right. So once again, I gotta tell you guys before we get started with this topic here today. I'm gonna tell y'all where this conversation originated. So we would call that the origins, yeah. And nothing makes me happier than to talk about this topic because once again I came up with a slogan. I came up with a slogan this week, just this week. I'm a slogan creator whore, and I came up with a slogan just this week, and that slogan was, if you care, you cannot care about someone that cares what people think. Why is this stuff moving? Wow. You cannot care about somebody that cares what people think. You can't. You cannot. Under circumstances zero, could you care about somebody that cares what people think? What do I mean by that? People, I have tried to date women that find men that their sister would be able to, like, I dated this creature when I lived in the Poconos that had a bunch of sisters, and all her sisters had wetbacks for men. She bragged about how, why is this thing open? Holy snaps. She bragged about how her sisters got control over their husband's bank account, how her sisters got control over the checkbook. She bragged about how that was the thing for her. So that type of person would only date a man that was in line with how the typical format of how her sisters date. So you cannot care about someone that cares about what people think. So I'm going to talk about something today. So we're talking about KAITLY Clark. I want to talk about KAITLY Clark for you Negroes. Might have some white people listen, but the name of the channel is Negro Please. Neegro Please. You know, not Negro, and Negro Please. Negro Please. And I want to come at it from the perspective of this. The sisterhood is a cancer. They don't realize it. The sisterhood is the demise of the black community. It's a bunch of black women that will not see anything wrong with recklessness, atrocious behavior, running amok, causing chaos, confusions. Y'all remember a couple of years ago when all them black women went to this well-known black establishment and started twerking? He didn't say stop. He asked them to leave. Once he asked them to leave, these creatures went and gave him a jacked up Yelp review. No, wow, you must let us come in here and shake our doodoo maker because this is our prized possession. You see this also in the WNBA. So let me start the next segment by ending this segment by saying this. Larry Bird was a badass white boy. Michael Jordan knew that when he went inside and kicked that ball out to the rim, he was going to kick it out to a white boy. If you was a black guy that knew how to shoot, Mike was not going to hand you the ball. It is a known fact that white boys don't be at the ruckus and getting in the paint. They stay out on the rim. Hence the term, they stay out there in the driveway just shooting the ball. That's why, historically, white guys have been better shooters. So when you seen KAITLY Clark, you seen a white girl that brought the tradition from the NBA to the WNBA. Here's the unfortunate thing. KAITLY Clark ran into a bunch of black women, and the sisterhood wasn't having that. Even though these sisters complained about low income, these sisters was like, you know what? We'll stay broke ass donkey whores, but we ain't gonna let this white girl come in here and get all the press. I was here first. Like Angel Reese said, I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know. Yo, everybody coming, this, you know, the black girl jerk body hand talk. Just want y'all to know. They're coming to see us too. I just want y'all to know that. And then somebody went and did the attendance thing. When Angel Reese played, attendance 12,000. Angel Reese 12,000. Angel Reese 12,000. Soon as the white girl came into town, KAITLY Clark, it was a sellout. Black women ain't trying to hear that. So for that, I want to talk about today how the sisterhood ran away their cash cow. Oh my. Please don't mind me as I juice up on my seaweed sauce. I think everybody should have a dose of seaweed sauce. Oh, it's still some undealt with powder at the bottom. What the heezy? What the heezy? All right, should have put it in the blender. All right, so I want y'all to check what I want y'all to buy into what I'm selling here today. Once again, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Like I said, I took advantage of Verizon. I went and got the iPhone 16, the tablet, and the watch. So I'm weird like that. I buy my Christmas stuff on Christmas Day. I wake up at the last minute and say, what the hell? I didn't buy me anything. And that's just how I did it. So I treated myself to the Verizon giveaway, that all that stuff. They was like, you get a free tablet and watch on us. And I was like, I'll take it. So I got me that for Christmas. But I'm talking about KAITLY Clark and how the sisterhood ran away a cash cow. People, I'm going to tell you something about the NBA and how sports works, all right? Let me see if I got this over here. Hold on a second. No, I don't have it. I thought those are my merchandising for the business, clothes for merchandising for the League of Dads. I have an autographed picture of Wayne Gretzky. For those that don't know, that's hockey. I have it. The great one. Wayne Gretzky was one of the individuals that came into hockey and boosted its popularity. Michael Jordan, he boosted the NBA's popularity. He was accepted by the people that was there before him. The great Larry Bird, a white guy, said that man is Jesus in disguise. Gave him his props. In order for anything to grow, you need a shock. The iPhone was a boost to the computer, the cell phone industry. But there was other ones before it. It was the Razor. It was the Palm Trio, the BlackBerry. Those things enhanced, meaning made better, cell phones. The tablet. A spin-off of the cell phone, bringing a little thing, because you can call from it too, technology. Let's put that under the context of technology. The tablet boosted the love for technology. The WNBA, and the funny thing is, I didn't realize, or I forgot, that it was around for such a long time. I'm listening to the old school Cheryl Swoops. Somebody need to call that creature and tell her to sit her ass down. Talking all about, oh no, it ain't just this, it ain't just that. It's the people that was there first. It's the people that was there first. It was the people that brought all the people into the seats. It was the black women. It was the black women that brought the WNBA to its popularity. Yes, KAITLY Clark. Oh no. Yes. I got Miss Tamara in here this morning. She said, good morning, big nugget head. Damn. Good morning to you too. But the thing is, this woman, KAITLY Clark, came into the WNBA, and she would have been the lightning bolt. She would have had everybody profiting off of the popularity, the way she shot, the way she got people off her, shot it from the logo, the way she did all these things. But the unfortunate thing was, the sisterhood said, the sisterhood hit her off with a Dikembe Mutombo. No. Get that out of here. Not just to her shot, but herself. But why? Going to great lengths to actually foul her hard, flagrantly, and then after they fouled her hard, flagrantly, and then after the game, go and get on social media and do videos about how they fouled her. Could somebody forward me the video where somebody else fouled somebody flagrantly in any sport and then turned around and went and did a video about it? Turned around and did a video about it. Two black girls, clowning about how they're treating her. And did this. All the black elder statesmen of the sport said, no, that's just how it go. Oh no. And all the white people was like, no, that's not how sport's supposed to go. That's why I stopped watching Sports Center whenever they have black women on there doing sports. I cannot look at Sports Center and listen to a black woman bring that sisterhood bullshit into sports analytics. It's just unbelievable. But KAITLY Clark said, I'll see you niggers later, deuces, going to go get the biggest contract in history for a woman athlete. Yeah. Because I want to be clear about something. I want to be crystal clear. When you are allowed to think without no type of when you are allowed to think without no type of pushback, resistance, whatever, you will continue to think in such a way where your thoughts actually become delusional. You have never been tested. You know, I was talking to somebody just this morning and they said to me, you're an alpha male. So, no, I was talking about my friend and she said, he's like you, you're an alpha male. And you know, y'all don't listen to nobody. I said, actually, I do listen to people. I said, the times that I don't listen to people is when I have to react to something. When I have to react, I'm not going to listen to nobody say, well, you shouldn't do that. No. I'm hitting the action off with a fee. My reaction is a fee to your bullshit. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. And I shouldn't listen. But when you're allowed to continue to think and it don't go, think and it don't go on thinking, that's what you see in the WNBA. In the WNBA, you see a bunch of creatures, the sisterhood, that was told, you're better than the man. You don't need a man. Just bring him down here. He's not worth, black man ain't worth nothing. You know, outside of, slavery is over with. But y'all out of slavery, women, y'all came up as the better species. You see what I did? You see, yeah. So what happened is, what you see in the sisterhood is a bunch of black women walking around taking the sisterhood antics into the business of sports. When I watch ESPN, I see the sisterhood analysts bringing the sisterhood perspective into the business of sports. I was watching Cheryl Swoops do an interview with this white guy, and she said, well, what I believe is, and then she spoke, and then he said, then the white dude responded with, well, whenever you start off with what I believe in, that's your truth. And I don't and never will take that as truth. I will take the truth as truth. That's not true. That's not true. Even watching these creatures being sports analysts, they cannot allow that attitude. Malika Andrews, when you see that creature talking, it is amazing how that individual is still on ESPN. They are allowing ESPN and all these talk shows want to profit off of the housewife antics and bring it into sports analytics. It is amazing. It really is amazing. It really is amazing. It really is amazing. It is. It's amazing. Let me see. Let me see. I hope I got the bottom stuff on the bottom. So, KAITLY Clark. KAITLY Clark said, you know, you guys, that looks tacky. You guys, KAITLY Clark said, and even getting Sports Player of the Year, she gave a nice speech. KAITLY Clark, Sports Player of the Year, gave a speech. I want to thank my sisters. I want to thank the people. She didn't say my sister. I don't know if she said my sister, but she said I want to thank her. And even her speech was under criticism. Even her speech was under criticism. So let me go sidebar for a second. I love it when I see women of color show their colors to America. I love it. I love it when somebody checks Whoopi Goldberg. I was talking to my licensed franchisee, and we were talking about women. And I said, women didn't evolve. We are not watching the evolution of women. We're watching the evolution of their delusion. What are they? When we see today's women evolve, are they evolving to, oh man, two women got together and they created a Microsoft? No, we ain't seeing that. We ain't seeing, oh, two women got together and they created a Facebook called Sisterbook. They can't even do that. All them sisters, the sisterhood, can't do nothing but create and produce havoc towards things that they feel it should go their way. Are we seeing this? No. What we're seeing, the evolution of women, what modern day women have become is just tyrants. A tyrant version of women. That's what they are. They are tyrant versions of women. You want an example of this? Okay, damn, chill. Check this out. Do you think 20 years ago, a woman with 3 kids, let me back that up. Do you think 20 years ago, because I backed it up, do you think 20 years ago, when that woman took a nut, give me, here it come, goddammit. Do you think 20 years ago, when that chick took, that chick that got 3 kids by 3 friends and talking about something, put her hands up all thug, like, you gotta be able to deal with a 4-piece. You gotta deal with a 4-piece. Do you think 20 years ago, a creature that had 3 kids by 3 different men would say, are you capable of dealing with a 4-piece? Nope, she would have been humble and said, oh, my kids are having grits for breakfast, but I made you some steak, eggs, we can order out, whatever you want. 20 years ago, a woman that had 3 kids by 3 different dudes, she shut her fucking pie hole. I'm laughing at something else. She shut her fucking pie hole, fed you, and said, what hole do you want to put it in? Oh, shit. That's what she did. That's what she did. Now, what y'all call, the women, the modern women, no. Modern women did nothing but allow their dumb delusion to now be the characteristics about who they are. Do you think 20 years ago, a woman felt as though I was the prize? They always thought they was the prize. But 20 years ago, we never seen a chick bringing her kids out on a date, on the first date. We ain't never seen that. That never happened. That never happened. Ain't no woman bringing no kids on the date. If anything, that kid's gonna... Yeah, I gotta forgive me. If anything, that woman is gonna bring her kids out on a date. They're gonna be in the back of the car, duct tape. She gonna shut your goddamn mouth. Shut up. Bring your ass, God. I'll be the man. Them kids gonna be in the back of that goddamn Hyundai, duct tape to the goddamn in the back. That's what them kids gonna be. Now they those proud ass creatures. They those proud ass creatures bringing these kids inside. What is this? Oh, you see that video? You see that video? Okay, you know I got 3 kids, right? So I gotta order. I'm gonna order to go. I'm gonna order to go for my kids. That's what women have evolved to. Their delusional characteristics. The delusional characteristics about them is now on the forefront. We now see that as who they are, and in dealing with a woman, you have to really get past the delusion. The example that I'm gonna give y'all about the example that I'm gonna give y'all today about dealing with today's women of color, especially, and this is why KAITLY CLARK had to get out, is because of this. Check this out. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. When you were a kid, when you were about this big, when you were a kid, did you ever walk down the street and there was this one house that had a dog? That every time you walk past the house, the dog was on the other side of the fence. Row, 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 row. And then, I remember this one dog. I would walk past the fence when I was a kid. He was like, row, 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 row. And I'd be like, yeah. I was a little kid. I was a kid. Get out of here, little shit doggy. Get out of here, you little doggy. Get out of here, yeah. Right? But one day I walked past the fence, and he was like, ah. Then he said, you're gonna fuck around, I'm gonna eat your ass. I said, huh? I'm gonna eat you, little fucker. Oh my God. And then his master called him, he said, I said, oh shit, that little motherfucker can talk. But nonetheless, but I got 5 minutes. Nonetheless, you ever walk past that fence and one day the dog isn't there? And then you say, I wonder where the dog is. You walk past, you keep walking, you keep looking at the house, you're walking past the house, you know, if you were like me with this big ass head, you were trying to stabilize your head as you walk. I always try to stabilize my head as I walk, and stabilize it. I had to get a neck stabilizer, some shocks they put on my head to keep my head balanced. But I'm walking in, but you ever, and the dog isn't there? That's how it is when you deal with women of the day. Black women. That's how it is. It's like you gotta just go, hey, and just wait for something stupid to come out their mouth. That's what it's like. It's like you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some time. This is why we seen the catering to black women in Kamala Harris. What did she cater to them with? What was Kamala Harris' campaign based on? Fuck shit and ass shaking at its finest. That's why. They wasn't catering to men. They were catering to black women. There are more black women than men. This was their strategy. There are more black women than men. And we need to cater to these black women. So, we'll bring all these ass shakers. We bring all these women out. Cardi B, you know, couldn't bring nobody out like Erykah Badu. Couldn't bring nobody, a jazz singer out. Couldn't go classy with it. They had to go assy with it. And that's what you see when you watch the WNBA. They were not smart enough to say that this woman is filling seats. We need to make sure she stay here. We need to get her to put her feet up, because when attendance go up, our pay go up. But these black women were so much into the sisterhood, because the sisterhood, what does the sisterhood stand for? Nothing. If one of the women in the sisterhood go out and fuck 5 different men, all the women in the sisterhood gonna say, well, girl, you must got some good ass pussy, because them mother gonna love your pussy. They ain't gonna say, you shouldn't do that. There ain't one of my friends that came up doing something messed up, and I said, man, you shouldn't do that. They don't police each other. They don't check each other. It's everything that the woman want to do. It's okay. It's part of what we do. A bitch just trying to get hers. All these riddles, all these innuendos, all these riddles cost them the growth of the WNBA. A trash-ass organization that can't fill the seats. An organization that was losing every year, tallied up a loss. But at least people coming out to see this white woman, but the sisterhood said, we can't have that. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Amazing. Amazing. What we seen in the WNBA, right? What we seen in the WNBA was basically what every good man seen when he was trying to wife a woman of color. That's what we seen. Let me tell y'all about Atia LaShawn Bradley. We had a beautiful house. People used to come to our house and say, man, this house should be on MTV Cribs. Nice house. 20-foot high ceilings. 2 big 4x4 skylights in the kitchen area, dining room. Just I would get up in the morning and my house would be lit because of the big skylights. Nice property. $622 a month mortgage. We was living great. Atia LaShawn Bradley said, the sisterhood demands that I bring chaos and confusion into this thing so it can align with the order of the sisterhood, and completely destroyed it for no reason at all. Tyrese, I remember Tyrese. The example that he gave was the example of men like us. I'm not saying the person he gave it to, but men like us. We don't cheat. We take care of home. We love our women. We give our women our all. Men like that in the black community will always take a back seat because black women, the sisterhood, demands that the curriculum of confusion and chaos be the first order of business for your relationship. You will understand that when dealing with these creatures. So proceed with caution. Deuces. We'll do this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I'll see you today at 4 p.m. over on Dad's Traded for Child Support. Later, y'all.